please. Fuck off, please. Fuck off, please. Fuck off. I have COVID, no vaccine.
Earlier today, our medical experts announced a plan for booster shots. You know, this will boost your immune response. It will increase your protection from COVID-19. Plan is for every adult to get a booster shot. Booster shots. It's for every adult to get a booster shot.
Please. Don't touch me. I have COVID, no vaccine. Please. Don't touch me. I have COVID, no vaccine.
Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
I could be learning, you could be yearning to see what's behind these closed doors. But I promise you, I'll always be
Okay, can we? The season is slowly coming to an end. We gotta fix this account a bit, man. So maybe a little try harding today. Oh, it's brand 80 Kira. Wait, what the fuck did I queue up? What the fuck did I queue up, man? Wait, what is this? Where's the borders? It is ranked. Where's the fucking borders? Can you move? Wait, the Gwen didn't even take shit? Did I even wait? This fucking lag. This is a straight Frozen Heart sword item angle. Are you fucking serious? This disgusting lag. Disgusting, man. Wait, oh, Riot is doing a funny again. Yeah, Riot is doing a fucking funny again. All the rings on EOS are bugged, not showing up. And LP gains as well. So there will be no LP gains shown, whether we win or lose. Nice. Rank is disabled. Amazing. We're probably gonna get loss prevented as well. Thank you, Riot Games. Thank you. Thank you, Rito Games. Like, right when I get the urge to try hard again in these past weeks of not giving a fuck about solo queue, and I'm like, okay, let's slowly fix this account at least, so we have a good account for the next season. Or once I get to fucking want to try hard again and you see what happens. It's so cursed. It's fucking cursed, man. God, the amounts of times this has happened with me where I'm like on a run, going big win streaks, motivated, right? And then there's always gonna some shit happen that fucks the entire motivation, often from just Riot's bullshit. Be it some shit changes they force into the game with the shit patch, or the game just bugging again and it's unplayable. Every time, man, like you for once feel the urge to try hard again and instantly bullshit. Love it, man.
I want my lips back, my time back, my words like what I said. My love back, my life back, my heart, the one that you knew could break. The one that broke. With your confidence.
What is happening?
I know that you speak. Let my silence reach. Babe, I'm real quiet. Babe, I'm real quiet. I can be calm and satisfied. I am the peace inside the war. Your confession baby, I am in control. I want my lips back, my time back, my words like what I said. My love back, my life back, my heart, the one that you knew could break. The one that broke. With your confidence.
So these lags are probably not even from my internet, it's probably the fucking game, anyway. It's probably the servers, anyway. It's like it's actually playable, man. It's so playable. God, this game, this season entirely, this season. Everybody just space gliding with this fucking lag. Every time I tune in, man's complaining something, but I shut the fuck up. You fucking retard. Can I play the game? Can I play the game, man? More CC, please. Please, more CC ass, please. I got hit by like at least 10 different CCs over there, man. Server seems really balanced. Force of Nature seems really balanced. Here we go, loss prevented. This game, man. And ranked is down as well. Somebody said, Assassin, is it? I mean, this has been the entire season in a nutshell, man. It's just so cancer. It's okay, guys, if we just wait a little, surely Riot will fix it soon. It's not like they're gonna take a fucking billion years to fucking fix it. Like they always take forever to fix these. However the fuck this shit even happens, but they love to take their time to fix it. Any other game, any other platform, when they have issues, they usually fix it instantly, like Discord. Discord goes down often and shit, but they fix it pretty much instantly, man. Like most other platforms or games, but with Riot, they're gonna take a couple extra work days till they fix this whatever the fuck random bug even is supposed to be. It's like every day we just find a new bug in the game that nobody heard of. Like, what even is this? Ranks disappear, LP disappear. What is this? How does this even happen?
That moves, anything that makes noise, smells. They don't care what they sting. They will kill anything.
This has been the most Sisyphus, most stoicism demanding season, man. Again, every day, literally, not even practically, literally every day, when I'm in a try-hard mode for most of the season, just defeat after defeat after defeat, right? Let's not even talk about gameplay shit, losers cube, matchmaking shit, let's not even talk about that. Or even, the main part is always going to be the internet issues that define this season for me. But there's also shit like this with this fucking game. And the shit patches after shit patches every day. You come in with a new mind, you wanna try hard, some shit happens every fucking day, man. This has been season 13 for me. More than 90% of the time the game was not even playable in my case, man. It's so obnoxious. Haven't given a fuck to try hard this past 1 or 2 weeks. And now I'm like, okay, couple weeks left till season end. Let's try hard a bit, let's fix this account a bit, let's win some games. Boom. Motivation instantly gone with this kind of shit. Every time, man.
They work together as the ultimate killing machine, made up of lancets that inject a venomous toxin into their victims. These frightening swarms are the result of an experiment gone
Now what?
a deadly mistake.
Idolize one divine
Where did I
mortal
stop
being.
on this video?
My cousins.
Where he would even go as far as to say that Darwin Jackson invented flame, and to be honest, it doesn't seem far from the truth. And as for Opisheko, he would say he invented the word int. He also duke-queued with Apocalypse, Ratarel, Nigelf, Opisheko and other members of Goob Squad, and of course Asiris. P-Star would also boost players to gain monetary revenue. In 2018, 2 major events occurred in P-Star's Zillion's lore. In April of 2018, P-Star would take a trip to the Korean server. This would also develop with some drama, as LS in early March would predict that P-Star wouldn't
Your motivation is too volatile, you need more mental and less toxic and you will climb. That's what I'm saying, though. That's why I'm saying this has been the most Sisyphus, most stoicism demanding season. Because every day, it's like the more you try to keep it tilt proof, keep a positive mental day by day, the more the bullshit also just grew with it. That's what I'm saying. When I was doing off-stream climb couple months ago, to go from what, D4 to D1, 1 win away from master off-stream in like 1 or 2 days, perma winning, to then go into a disgusting, inevitable, unavoidable 8-game loss streak, and still keeping it a clean mental, and then have your internet fuck you in the ass at the same time, or worse yet, being DDoSed. This shit could be DDoSing. Because again, things like this have happened in this game, and the timing and the way those internet DCs and whatnot have happened is fucking weird. It could be some DDoS. I wouldn't know how. I wouldn't know how the people would get my IP. But to then, after an 8-game loss streak on that day, to still keep it fucking tilt proof, and then you queue up 9th game. You get into the game, you instantly DC. As soon as they remake, you come back. And then you demote to D3. That's funny. Okay. Queue up again. Same shit happens again. DC the second I get into the game, and the second the remake goes through, my internet is back. You make of that what you want, man. But that's what I'm saying. No amount of mental, no amount of stoicism could have sufficed the garbage that has been this season, is what I'm saying.
Be able to get Challenger on the Korean server,
Fucking
even saying that he
impossible
would bet on
shit,
it.
man.
Oh yeah, by the way, Pornstar Zillion is supposed to be coming to Korea. I'm excited to see how that's gonna go. I would bet him money that he can't get Challenger here. I would actually make a money bet that he can't get Challenger here.
P-Star's run in Korea wouldn't be much different from his EOS shenanigans, as they would see him running it down at times.
Did
or
he get
doing
Challenger in
200
Korea?
IQ baits that made even Faker fall for it. P-Star would also share this insane moment where a Korean guy got so mad that he shared his phone number, asking P-Star to call him because he would game end both P-Star and his
I think I was there when it happened. Oh no, similar shit has happened during streams as well. Because again, I've been having the worst internet issues this entire year, man. But I'm saying that was when I was playing off stream when that happened, so you wouldn't know. To not go insane with that, anybody else would have fucking mentally lost it. Let aside tilting in game, they would have genuinely mentally lost it. It's so insane, man. But yeah, it's been like this entire season since the first day when the season started, and I was tryhard duo queuing with the Aqua guy, just perma lagging, and he was saying it was lagging too, was saying it's the servers, and it's like, it's both, it's the servers, it's my internet. That has been season 13 for me, man.
I suppose is Pinoy here.
And
They
so
ended up
much was the
calling him
bullshit.
while in game, which was pretty
Promo.
entertaining to P-Star. Towards the end of April 2018, P-Star managed to get Challenger in Korea with a 63% win rate on Draven, and he also played various other champions such as Rengar. Now, this initial bet that Ellis was talking about would never be realized. P-Star Cillian Challenger thread, dozens of comments about P-Star Cillian hitting Challenger in Korea, then a couple hundred flaming me. P-Star Cillian rejected the bet offer because I told him he couldn't do and couldn't exceed a
Getting bets in this game is always such a fucking bullshit. I've learned that by my own experience. Especially with people that have that have big connections. To make a bet is always gonna fuck you in the ass, because the chances of them utilizing and weaponizing their connections to target your games, which again is not far-fetched. I mean, the whole betting shit is now a business. The whole betting plus win trading shit goes hand in hand, right? So since whatever platform made it so that you can bet on streamers started getting perma win traded these past seasons because people make money off of that. Not just privately one-to-one paying each other, PayPaling each other, but making a whole business out of that to bet against streamers and then win trade them for the money. I mean, doing a bet with anybody in this game and then have them, all their friends and shit, all their fanboys to target your games, not only to not let you reach your goal, but especially to make you fail the bet, it's like,
certain
That's
number
not
of Draven
smart.
games played. He would have
I
broken
did that
both of
mistake
these.
myself
It's nice to
in
get
fucking
Challenger, it's
season
also
7.
delusional to assume that he didn't get better during the several hundred games he played here. He was in mid-diamond for a while before doing with Pinoy. Why on earth are people spamming me? I owe him money is beyond
And
me. If you notice
besides
in the start-
besides them targeting your games and making the shit unplayable, on top of it, right ban that account. That's the account I talked about. While I was doing that bet with Sylphie in season 7, for those who remember, right? The account that I talked about, there was challenge in season 7, and then that Sin OTP did what he did, and then right banned the account for 0, and wouldn't unban it during the bet. And the Sylphie guy was heard about it and he's like, oh, okay, so the account is gone. I guess, yeah. He agreed that the bet is nullified and then started crying about it for sympathy points. That's how it goes when you take a bet in this community.
Of the video, we mentioned P-Star's real-life theme, Daniel Wolf, which stems from his competitive endeavor in 2018 too. On June 19, 2018,
so yeah, not taking a bet is the smart
announced
move.
that Barcode AD wouldn't be able to play with them in the ESL Meisterschaft, but they were happy to announce Dextro as their new starting ADC. Some people didn't know what this was, but it was eventually revealed to be P-Star Cillian. I think the Draven community actually discussed this first and quite quickly revealed
Why
it
is Zilla such a subhuman? I don't necessarily think he's a bad person per se, but he seems to be in some of these beefs or dramas. He does seem to be on the L side. The whole Night Blue shit, if you remember, that shit was fucking weird.
P-Star Cillian. Anyways, P-Star Cillian played for 4 games in total before Riot managed to find the true identity of Dextro. Delivery Panda, the coach at the time for AAQ, would go onto Twitter on the July 17th and state, "The latest events made everyone of our team pretty sad. We understand those decisions anyways. We're gonna miss our lovely ADC and friend on the Rift," hinting towards P-Star. His behavior in our team was insanely good. He was loyal, respectful and helpful. I think everyone on our team can agree that. Nevertheless, we are even more motivated to win now and solve this issue with new ideas and team spirit. Thank you, Daniel, for the try and your time. Wish the best on your way to happiness. Delivery Panda would also go onto Reddit and say, "He is indeed an awesome team player. Riot also knew it from the start and so did everyone else, as we didn't want to hide him. He just didn't want to be called P-Star Cillian because he didn't want to glorify that image. ESLM is not a Riot controlled league, that's why he was allowed to play, and also there was no known competitive ban, and then he got suspended in the end because of pressure from different sources." In 2019, P-Star dueled with Apocalypse where they did a 100-0 win streak. Once they hit 100 games won, they were somewhere around Platinum 1 with D2 MMR. P-Star became also more increasingly critical of Riot Games' balancing of League of Legends at this time, although he was critical pretty much for his entire lore. In 2020, P-Star would invade the Chinese server playing from Europe on 200 ping. Here he would duel with the ADC player Asiris. There isn't much record of his
What? 200 ping from you playing on China server. How would you even have access to that? What the fuck?
achievements here, but he reached Masters before stopping, probably due to disinterest or the agony of playing with 200 ping on Draven. Apparently he would also date the female pro player and streamer Karina K. It was more of a publicly known thing that they were dating, and Karina apparently also posted pictures on her social media where she hinted that she was staying in Denmark, where P-Star Cillian was a complete asshole. And P-Star Cillian would of course too. And am I proud of it? No, it's ugly. One of the biggest dramas that P-Star involved himself with was when he single-handedly one-shotted Veigar V2's esports career temporarily.
Well,
I have
you've
covered
seen
this
all this.
ever until a certain girl discussed this with a friend publicly on Twitter, and then she leaked screenshots of what Veigar V2 said when he was 17, which sparked an outrage leading to Fnatic terminating their relations with Veigar V2. P-Star had this kind of a trend where he said, "I miss the old ex," such as when he missed OP Shaco, who was seemingly inactive in early 2018, or when he missed the old Hiva, who was a coach in LSE, posting a screenshot of him saying a racial slur. Eventually, P-Star started to do mic and camera streams. This is where the meme of his smile would become popular. I mean, just look at how wholesome that is.
You so fucking
Mate, the glazing is crazy.
precious.
Mate.
You smile.
A lot of his fan
He's
base
literally
also
doing a
appreciated
floppy
those streams,
toppy
mainly
in
because it's
front
just
of
more
everyone.
entertaining seeing
Chill
someone's
out,
reactions
man, we get
as
it,
well
you're a
as relating
fanboy.
to them with a mic stream. But what happened to this legendary streamer? So many as
Fucking
well as relating
Spellrich
to them with a
videos.
mic stream. But what happened to this legendary streamer? So many idolized him and he had it going for him. Having a girlfriend, reaching rank 1, high win rate accounts, challenging Korea and so on, makes you just wonder and speculate what happened to him. This question is also heavily speculated upon, and a lot of people just wonder where he went, as he made no definite public statements to his whereabouts. When the Mythic system was introduced and the years following that, P-Star became increasingly disinterested in playing League. Moreover, there was also a dark side to P-Star. He would admit to his community that he abused drugs such as Ritalin, Vyvanse, and Adderall heavily somewhere around 2019. This impacted his brain later on, and as a result he probably has concentration and focus issues. Moreover, P-Star's YouTube editor Willy would allege that P-Star
Wait, so the whole shit of League players doing drugs was not even a joke for Better Focus? That wasn't even a joke? What the fuck?
doesn't think he's as good as he was in League before. This only makes sense, as drug abuse could have P-Star doesn't think he's as good as he was in League before. This only makes sense as drug abuse could have the effect of impairing motor function in the human body. All in all, it seems like this discouraged him from continuing to play League. P-Star also privatized his YouTube videos in January of 2023, and if some of you are P-Star Zillion fans, I have links in the description where I managed to recover some of those videos. A friend of mine has decided to upload them, so I'll leave them there if you wanna reminisce. But back to the topic at hand. His Discord would eventually also have all of his channels deleted or hidden. His Twitter now is but a relic of the past, seemingly devoid of life, where his last activity was in September 2022, liking a Greek streamer's picture. All of this leads me to speculate that he just doesn't want to associate himself with League
Wait, I have
anymore,
I
being
did
that-
finish the video. Am I retarded? Oh god, I have dementia. I thought I left the part of this video, but I finished it.
Nick de Sechare, or commonly known as LS, Last Shadow 9, or Low Standards, is arguably one of the most important community members.
Oh, we
have
were
in League of
watching the
Legends,
Elo
especially if
Santa
you
video.
consider
Did I
the
finish
esports scene. Seeing
that?
that LS is such a big personality in the League community, I have taken the
Am I
liberty
actually
of cataloging
fucking-
some
what
of
the
his most
fuck?
notable memes, dramas, and stories within his life in, of course, the meta format of an iceberg, where we rank the most
Did I
commonly known
finish that
information
one?
to the least known information about him. As we go further down, we will also discuss darker things about his past or LS in general. Some of the things on the iceberg are pretty similar to each other, so I might at times hit two champions with one Pantheon queue, if you get what I
Actual dementia. We finished this. Okay.
Recently, I have made a video about Nice and it explores his dishonest downfall. In that over 1 hour long video though, I had a 10 seconds clip asking people to support my work on either Patreon or buying an account on my affiliate link with 1v9.gg. There was a minority of people who were vehemently against such sponsorships and decided that I was a non-credible source on Nice, albeit it was a very in-depth video regarding him, you know, over 1 hour long. These people just outright thought that it wasn't worth watching the videos, or who am I to talk about Nice for having such an affiliate link? I became quite weirded
I don't think that the ranked is gonna come back today, man.
out by this. I mean, 10 seconds of asking for support if you want to would make me an asshole. But it gave me the idea of this video, of discussing the ethics of having an affiliate link regarding selling accounts. The main issue is that it perpetuates or enables smurfing, which seems to be an objectively bad thing in the League of Legends community. Another thing that makes selling accounts an objectively bad thing is because it's just simply outlawed by the Riot Games terms of service, which opens you up for a ban or whatever consequence Riot deem necessary. With that in mind, we have the ethical issue defined. So as a content creator myself, I will argue from the content creator perspective rather than adopting some moral principle like utilitarianism or deontology. But we can see in the end what kind of principle I adhere to with my discussion, I suppose. The main reason why someone would settle a League account in the form of either a sponsorship or an affiliate link is that it obviously generates money and income for a content creator. If you are big on TikTok, Instagram and some other platforms, it's likely that you do not generate any form of ad revenue. For example, TikTok has this weird thing that mostly only US accounts generate some form of revenue, and only like the top 1% get access to the creator fund. And also sponsorship offers come and go and are at times somewhat rarely done in the League scene, mainly because, well, you know, it's League. You don't have a massive amount of companies who want to sell to this niche unless you're super big. And I'm talking like Tyler 1 big. But League has a big kind of business side of things when it comes to selling RP and selling accounts, or smurfs if you want to call that. A lot of people tend to just buy accounts, whether
It's
it
just
be
an
bottom,
ad.
fresh
What
hand
the
level,
fuck?
accounts that are premium in the sense that they are stacked on skins and champions, but the owner quit, so you know he probably wants to sell it. Accounts that are super inactive and have been hacked to gain access, which is 100% unethical, by the way. Or selling cheaper RP than Riot's predatory pricing strategies, and the list goes on and on. This demand is created obviously because people want to get access to ranked faster as you need level 30. They want to have specific or many champs on their new account while playing ranked or whatever game mode they want. They want cheaper and massive amounts of RP, etc. So clearly there is a demand for this, which means that a supply will come naturally to address that demand. But the main issue here is that this makes League optimized for such an industry. Creators get zero support from Riot Games, so there's no reason to not take money where there is. And yeah, you could argue that the League Partner Program or the LPP is there to support creators, but come on man, is it really? If you try to join the LPP, you have to look on their website that states that their application will open up in 2021, and in 2022 they're expanding ways for
I mean, the LPP gives you free access to all the skins and champions, I think, which I mean,
LPP to
doesn't
become
do
more
much for
lucrative.
like.
We're currently at the end of 2023, so I am not entirely sure how to join the LPP there. Moreover, I discovered that today content creators are seemingly handpicked by the community and the head of LPP, as there was a community-run voting event, and the top voted creators would be offered a partnership with the LPP. Dantes actually reacted to one of my videos where I discussed this, and this was his reaction. Turns out, on some obscure Twitter marketing post, you could press a link and then vote on certain content creators to let them into the program. I have no idea why Riot went this obscure way, but here...
So you're telling me that for that Riot, a random League of Legends France Twitter account? What? Dude, I swear. No, I gotta go on a rant for a second. Riot is by far...
And in addition, I mean, almost every big non-LPP streamer has some form of smurfing affiliate, such as TF Blade or Dantes. It's just the most apt sponsorship for an audience looking towards solo queue content, and people make bucks on this. It makes people's livelihood, basically. But with that in mind, what are the consequences of doing this? Obviously, one might not support smurfing, but you would at least enable smurfing with this kind of affiliate link. By enabling smurfing, you're basically also enabling unfair matchmaking in the sense of highly skilled players just stomping low skilled players. This imbalance creates a frustrating experience, which in turn may cause players to leave, and I mean quit the game entirely. This negative impact also applies to new players, which may hinder the growth of the player base in League. In the case of League, the frustration also comes to higher skilled players because of the Smurf queue ordeal that we had a while back, where Masters players could play with someone as low as Platinum and Diamond. Basically Smurf queue, which was incredibly coin flip. And don't get me started on the game quality, because that was extremely poor. And you also have the terms of service, I suppose. Selling accounts is not allowed by Riot Games. But does the consequences really matter though? For example, what does Riot Games think about this? Well, Riot Games says that account trading is an illegal practice in which everyone loses, both the buyer and the seller. The reason is simple: since it goes against our terms of service and threatens the entire community, the account is eventually suspended. Every now and then we come across cases of account trading, especially when we are dealing with player requests for account recoveries. Those cases almost always end up with the account buyer being scammed by the seller, who ends up reaping an unfair profit at the buyer's expense. Unfortunately, a lot of account buyers often don't realize the risk that they expose themselves to. So here it seems like Riot doesn't necessarily care much about the account selling, except for cases where you get scammed, which is why they seemingly have taken a stance against it. But what happens if we have cases where we have businesses who don't scam, like reliable ones? And believe me or not, there are websites out there which actually do sell League accounts super reliably. Okay, besides that, what does Riot think about smurfing? Smurfing is creating a second account to play League of Legends. Well, this is an
Okay, whatever, man.
League of Legends is one of the biggest games out on the market, there's no doubt about that, but as a consequence it will have a big community. This community will have somewhat of a lore of itself, such as people interacting with each other, funny moments, drama, and the list goes on. But it will also have some mysteries to it, some of which are unexplained or certain key facts we still don't know about. This video will just scratch the surface level of the mysteries, and I am most likely going to make a video on all of them. With that in mind, here's the top 5 mysteries we have in the League community still today. The first one on this list is about Nemesis and his pro play career. In 2020, Nemesis would suddenly be replaced out of Fnatic, most likely due to his perceived poor performance and the public perception of him. The Worlds run in 2020 would see the first ever reverse sweep occurring, which was where Fnatic lost 2-3 to top esports. A lot of people would start to blame Nemesis and criticize his performance strongly, leading to him being scapegoated. In addition, prior to the Worlds run, there were two major issues within Fnatic and Nemesis. The first one is that Fnatic was already suffering from internal struggles.
Why are you watching his videos when you don't like him? It's not that I don't like him, it's that he's a piece of shit for singling me out. Fucking dipshit. these videos are not bad.
different ways to play the game and saw the game differently. This led to a lot of issues within the team and also issues that went unsolved. Even Selfmade said that he just played with Vipo during the games and not with his mid laner Nemesis. Nemesis even went on to say that the roster was completely dysfunctional.
I was just lucky that I was in such a good team, or what? When we were completely dysfunctional, no player played with each other at all. We were completely dysfunctional both years and we still reached top 2 consistently.
Even a huge drama would develop out of this later, as Vipo would go onto a podcast with I Will Dominate and suggested that Fnatic could have dropped the mid-jungle combo of Nemesis and Selfmade, particularly because of Selfmade's inability to play selflessly. Vipo would further go on to state that this ends in me having a team that I don't really like. I don't feel like our team was connected whatsoever. Nemesis reacted to this news by saying, I don't do those things, it's super unprofessional, I don't go into public and talk shit about other people from my team. The other major issue for Nemesis is that prior to the Worlds 2020 run, he was informed by the Fnatic management that he was getting replaced. The league community reacted to this with some shock and questioned whether it affected his performance. To everyone's dismay, Nemesis refuted it by saying that this news didn't affect him at all. However, he would go to say that something did affect him, but remained quite vague.
Doesn't that fuck your mental? No, not that part. Something else. Dealing with circumstances that are unlivable for a human being. That fucks my mental. Not the fact that they...
Do you think it was deserved? But I feel very bad for you, bro.
I mean, that's just subjective opinion. I'm not gonna say anything. It's just, I think any player in the world will get replaced under those circumstances even faster. That's what I think. I don't think there's a single player that would survive.
After Worlds, Nemesis went on to join Gen G as a streamer, but the public perception of him and the reputation he had at this point would lead him to being blacklisted from organizations, particularly in the LEC. This is apparently because of his unfair reputation of being a bad teammate and that he associates himself with blacklisted persons. Blacklisted in this case just means people they don't like.
The reason why he wasn't getting offers from the best teams is because he was not good enough. No, it's because the teams are already filled with players, and I'm also like blacklisted by a lot of teams because of the narrative that I'm a bad teammate. They don't want to deal with this. Also, I associate myself with certain people that orgs wanna blacklist and they stay away. Therefore, they also blacklist me. Or I guess I did. That's just how the scene works. I'm not even flaming anyone. Not saying anything negative against anybody, it's just how esports scene works, okay?
In addition, Nemesis said the best thing he could have ever done in his career was to quit in the middle of Worlds 2020 or before the tournament, which most likely would have prevented the down spiral of these events, as this would be the only way to dodge the hate and the drama he received, but also because there were a lot of behind the scenes reasons as to why it would be a good idea.
Do you have any regrets about how your pro career went? Not sure. The only thing that I could change in my pro career would be to quit at Worlds 2020. Like quit before the tournament starts. Or quit in the middle of it. Why? Because it would be the only way to not get like... It would be the only way to dodge the hate afterwards. There's like a lot of like behind the scenes reasons why that would be a good idea.
So essentially there's a lot of questions and mystery to the unfolding of these events. So what are those behind the scenes reasons as to why it would be a good idea? What were the issues Nemesis was facing during 2020 that affected him? Why is Fnatic's management so terrible for 3 years and counting? How was Nemesis mistreated by the Fnatic management?
Yeah, Solich is not coming back, man. Shit fucking, it's just amazing. Amazing shit, alright games. Thank you. Thank you. I'm just gonna go off. If it does come back in the time and I still feel like streaming, I might do again. Otherwise, I just back tomorrow. It is what it is. Thanks, alright games. But yeah, I'm